the tricky thing for the UFC, how are you going to announce a fight card without a main event? I'm not buying that. What if you give me the Charlotte card? Or what if you give me the Orlando card? Those are awful, man. Awful, awful. And I don't know what they're doing with the Fox cards, but you look at them like last week's card, or you look at these other cards, and the Orlando one's just like, what is going on? Remember those Fox cards used to be either contenders or superstars to get the draws. If you remember, they had Kane JDS on there. They had Travis Brown Verdum on there. That was title eliminator. They had these huge fights on there. And when I think about it, last weekend's card, lowest ratings ever on Fox. Big Fox, by the way. We're not talking FS1, which is, the redheaded stepchild. We're talking about Big Fox here. So when those ratings are that low, Fox is not happy with that. And I thought to myself, who controls that? These cards are, if that was on Fight Pass, people are like, I guess I'll tune in, let alone Fox. And I wonder, since they're going through this contract negotiations with Fox, I feel like it's one of two things. WME and Dana White either are flexing on them, going, you guys want to play rough? You want to see what happens if you don't do this? Watch this. Let us show you how shitty it can get. So we've gotten these numbers for you, and we've gotten these. Play ball with this, or we're just gonna shit this year. It's basically like when a football team or basketball team goes, all right, we're just gonna dive during these games to get that first round pick. So they just give you a shit product. So I don't know if that's what the UFC is doing to kind of flex on Fox because they're the only dog in town. Because Amazon's out, ESPN's out, Showtime's out. Name another company. Facebook's out, Twitter's out. Fox is the only guy in town that's going to want to play. So when you have no one to kind of raise the bar and bounce off and forth and negotiate, no competition is bad when you're looking for a TV deal. So I don't know if it's that, or is it WME just doesn't give a fuck? They're just like, book whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. We don't know. It's whatever. And are they doing this, and then they just count their losses, and then the Fertitta brothers come in and get the business at a fucking deal? The Fertittas go, all right, cool, man. We made our money. It's not going well for you. UFC don't know what you're doing. We'll take it from here. Interesting. But we need half the price that we pay. That That wouldn't be a bad business move.
Bad theory.
I don't know what's going on. They're too smart to put these cards out and not expect these numbers. They're way too smart for this. You look at the July card, and they saved the ones for their pay-per-view, which is what UFC makes their nut on. So, you look at that July card, is that them flexing going, see, we can do both. We can give you a horrible product, meaning no superstars, no draw at all, or we can stack it and do this. How do you want to play it, man? We can go both ways. I feel like they're too smart just to put out this half-ass effort that they're doing lately. It has to be for a reason. I hope so. Or again, we're on the Titanic, and this bad boy's going down. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're too smart. They didn't get this far and realize that those ratings were going to be awful this past Saturday night.
Since you're already on it, so it is overnight wise the lowest Fox ever out of the 27 cards.
What do you think was going to happen? Again, it's not. No one's bashing Jacare or Brunson. They're amazing fighters, talented fighters. They're studs, man. They're superstars in the fight world. But as far as being, on Fox stuff like that, come on, man. The show strong on action but weak on star power did 1.5. Yeah, 21% drop for the same show last year, 35% drop from 2 years ago, making it the worst that this is the UFC's contract negotiation period with current Fox deal expiring at the end of this year. I just don't get it, man. The previous low mark was 1.64 million viewers with Weidman over Gaslam. Interesting. This also comes 2 weeks after the Jeremy Stevens Doho Choi fight. Did the biggest Fox Sports 1 night ratings in almost 2 years. It's Fox Sports 1 ratings. So again, that's like saying Brendan got a silver medal in the Special Olympics. For comparison, last year's January show headlined by Shevchenko's win over Julian Payne did 2.2. Wow, that's surprising. That is surprising, man. I don't know. It could be also the next UFC on Fox R is Josh Emmett versus Jeremy Stevens. Jeremy Stevens, love him. Josh Emmett, we just found out about him. You know, he just had that huge win. For him to headline a Fox card, I don't know what's going on, man. Hopefully it's calculated, or again, these little cracks going to start sinking this big ass ship, and then you're hitting that fucking glacier when those TV deals are up, and you don't have anyone. Like, well, I guess we'll just put everything on Fight Pass. That's all we can do. I don't know. It's scary shit, man. What else you got?
If it was like a calculated move from these guys and Lorenzo, who do you think is the wiser of this gameplay? Like,
I don't know, because
they're both super smart teams, right?
The Fertitas would be the smarter bunch in the group, as far as pure businessmen, because WME has so much more going on and such bigger things that is this a side project?
Yeah,
is this a side chick? You know, I don't. Are they taking it serious? Are they even aware that? Have they even heard of Bloody Elbow? Are they even aware what's going on? Have they heard of MMA fighting? Are they aware of this subculture that we call mixed martial arts? Do they have any conscious, kind of recognition of what exactly is happening to their business? It's heartbreaking, man. It's horrible. The product you guys are putting out from what we're used to is crazy.
The Stevens Emmett one's a trip. It's a trip.
Yeah, and I love Jeremy Stevens, but Josh Emmett, headline your card?
It's a trip.
Again, talented guy. However, it's crazy.